one Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So Florida's offense will get the first swing today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them, and they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Gonna run it. It's ball. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
We got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Caught on the outside. It's Wilson.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Pass complete on a crosser. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Ball handed off. They got him down out near the 40.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Using his legs, it's Ball. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, when was the last time you saw an offense eat up the entire first quarter? Talk about moving the ball methodically down the field, and then eventually you're able to punch it in for a touchdown. This defense is going over the sidelines just looking for answers.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Auburn's offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
To start the drive with a quick throw to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Breaks free. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To the air. It's Arnold. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
And he keeps it. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down and 10 now. Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Grab behind the line, it's Singleton. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
And put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a long...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Running out of time in the pocket. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Knocks that one right down the middle. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Lagway. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. The Gators pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He lets it go on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got a man down the middle. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Springfield. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Simmons. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They were sluggish in the first half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find a spark now coming out of the break. And the first First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking for his back. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Looking to chuck it again. Running back grabs it on the screen. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And the single back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. Got the first down and still motoring. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Receiver makes the catch. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking for some space. It's Jackson. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. defense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Grinding away on the ground. He breaks free.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
The Gators are in the red zone. On the run, it's Ball. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
1st and goal, handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume. Just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Arnold. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Just standing there, gets hit again. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Pass rush swarming him again. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point good. They trail now 17-10. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Using his legs. It's ball. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
It's a toss to the left side. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
First down, looking for more now. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. It's crucial here, a chance to extend the lead here late in the game. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Looking to pass, it's Arnold. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirkland. They look pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation